What's going on? It's your boy Blackout Jones back again with a review of ReZero, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. Let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I wasn't doing a review for this show, I would just sit back, let all these episodes come out and then just go ahead and binge it, man. Because, I'm the type of guy who like to see like the plot progression, small goals being reached each episode. Obviously, he's doing that. He gets more information each time, but the show is more like a mystery than a psychological thriller. Last season, it was like every episode we was getting more and more, but this one we get more information, reset, more information, reset. It's not a set plot line. Soon he will be getting like the right one and he'll be able to move ahead or what have you, but if I wasn't reviewing it, I would just sit back so I can just plow through it, man, because I hate waiting week by week. Like, the show is so good, that's why. Not because it's bad, but the cliffhangers are so good that I just want to see what's going to happen next week. Like, I've watched JoJo, like, I binged it. I never watched it week by week, but I know if I watch JoJo week by week, I would probably go crazy because it's like a 50 fucking episode season they have. Like, cause I started watching JoJo late, but yeah, man, I would go crazy if I had to watch like for 50 weeks straight. You had to watch a show, insane. But this show was so good, man. So we leave off where he was going to confront Beatrice. Mind you, he didn't ask Roswell. Roswell told him to ask the question and tell Beatrice that he was that person, but he ended up not having to. And turns out Beatrice was capping this whole time. That book has been empty for years, and she was just grasping for straws that last time she talked about it. So turns out that Beatrice is a spirit contracted by Egdina. Lord knows how many spirits Egdina has out there in the world, man. So basically her job for Egdina was to just gather information. That library is expansive. That's why, she's the witch of greed is greedy. She wants to know everything. So she even, conjured up a spirit in order to, achieve this goal, right? But since the witch of greed has died, Beatrice hasn't really had a goal at that point. She was just waiting. Dean told her to wait for that one person, and then that person was supposed to bring her like relief or death or whatever. And she just wanted to die at that point. She was just like, she made there eternally. It's crazy, man. So that was a hard decision for Subaru to make. She was like, all right, either put me first in your life, stuff like this. But obviously he likes Ram, or he likes Amelia. That's first for Subaru, and then it's Rem. So obviously I wasn't going to work out for her, and then he wasn't going to kill her, but he ended up getting her killed in the end. It was pretty unfortunate. So the Beatrice confirmation was cool, right? Until I saw Elsa come in. I'm like, all right, okay, this is bad timing, right? Because obviously when she comes in, she doesn't come in for the games. I don't think anybody can beat her. She's pretty unbeatable right now. She came in, caught hella bodies. Well, she didn't catch hella bodies, but she came in, and I knew Subaru was going to die. I'm like, all right, so we made some progress, but unfortunately it's going to be a reset, right? And then, they make a quick escape, and they end up going to the village. The village has been compromised. Turns out the maid beast user was actually a young girl who was there the whole time. That's pretty fucked up, man. So, and the fight scene between Beatrice and Elsa Groundheart was interesting because Beatrice was actually getting with her, and I thought she destroyed Elsa, but I guess not. I guess she survived somehow. And then Subaru distracted her, and then she getting stabbed through, but she got her sweet release of death. So I guess that's a good thing for her, man. I'm happy. I don't know, man, but so it's like no matter what Subaru does, he cannot. I can't wait to see how he overcomes this hurdle, man, because this hurdle is crazy. Like, he can't save the mansion at all. So I mean, I think the trials they can get done if they had the time, but it's just the time sensitivity of the damn mansion is just fucking him up every time. It don't matter if he leave early, it don't matter if he leave late, it just don't matter, bro. Every time he tries to save that shit, it just ends up in death for him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. When Elsa kills him, it's like it's a different style, man. It's like she just be killing him and she enjoys it, and he just be in such pain. Like, she popped his eyeball out today. I'm like, man, she really don't fuck with this dude for some reason. I want to know who's putting her to work, man, because she just be they are unstoppable. They just unrelenting. They just keep going, at Subaru, man. So obviously it's something about Roswell and that mansion and Subaru that's just piquing somebody's interest. So when Beatrice was dying, she transported Subaru back to the trial room, and we see this weird version of Amelia, right? So here's my quick theory, right? So I think that Amelia is the Witch of Greed, right? But the only reason I think Subaru's the reason why she's not like full, well, I say Witch of Greed, the Witch of Envy. I think she is a Witch of Envy. So I think Subaru is the reason why she stays like in line. But if Subaru were to leave or something, I think that she would go full Witch of Envy mode, you know? But that's just my hot take, because she was acting kind of weird. She was all over Subaru for some reason, which is not like her. Then they go to see Roswell, right? I think the Roswell theme music is so fitting. I love hearing it because it just fits so well with them, right? And mind you, last time it snowed outside, the Great Rabbit was out there, but it was nobody in the village at that time. But now this time it's snow on the ground, people in the village. I'm telling you, man, there's no consistency in the goddamn show, man. I'm thinking the back half, they better get some goddamn consistency so I can expect what's going to happen. Because literally, I am in a limbo at this time. All right, y'all. So long story short, with the Roswell scene, he ends up catching 2 bodies. He lets Subaru know that he knows that he can go back in time, or not. He can return by death, and so he gives him some game, man. You know, he just tells him that he's also a spirit contracted by Adina, and that he has something that, you know, this contract he has to uphold and strive towards. And yeah, basically, you know, he ends up beating the shit out of Subaru, and, you know, gives him a nice death, right? So yeah, he was fucking Subaru up too. I'm talking big stomps on top of his head. I'm like, man, you really gonna fuck this man up, aren't you? He could have just waited for the rabbits for real, but no, he decided to just beat his ass first. And Roswell, we know that he doesn't return by death. So every Roswell is like a sicko, because like he will give his life up for whatever, and that's his own life, right? So that's he got some serious resolve. So we're curious to know what his goal is or what have you, and he has it. So he's not a witch cultist. That's actually his book that tells the future. Is his empty too? We don't really know, because Adina has died also. So, right, let's be clear. So Subaru has a ton of information, right? But what is he gonna do with all this information now? Like, come on now. Like, he gets information every episode, but every episode he does some different shit. So next episode, I better see some goddamn plot progression. You better say the mansion, complete a trial, something, bro. Cause like they didn't even leave a cliffhanger to where as though they were trying to find something out. So this thing, next one, he should be able to make some solid progress. Yeah, man, that's all I got. Yeah, I would totally binge this episode if I were you guys. So just take it easy. It's your boy Blackout Jones. Stay corona free, stay sucker free. Have a blessed day. Peace.